This is the Pop polish, and they're iridescent pink and blue. And here is the nails. It's fluid art. If you'd like to see how I did them, keep watching. Okay, let's get started with these nails. All right, these are the press-ons that I have. They're square. The ones that are on here I have is DIAPHANGU. It's DIAPHANOU. And it's Pop is the polishes, and it's like an iridescent. It's really, really pretty. So this is, I believe, 3 coats that I did because I wanted it just a little bit more opaque than just, but it would show your nail line if you did it. And then on the thumb and the pinky, I have Rio. So, and that is again another iridescent, which I think these are perfect for toppers too. I'm always looking for toppers. Love toppers. Okay. So let's, the first thing I do have also on here is Beetles No White Top Coat. I made sure that these dried for at least 24 hours because I've heard that you're not supposed to put gel top coats or gel and regular polish mixed together, but I did some more research and it said as long as you make sure that they're fully dry, then it's okay. And so far I've done a few, you'll see. And it's just so that it's going to help it so that if I mess up on my stamping that I can actually do something with it. Like can clean it off and not have to start over and paint them. That's kind of hard to do. It's a pain in the butt too. Alright, I'm going to put my little alley mat over the underneath. I like to do that so I don't mess up my mat, but you know, hey, that's what the mat's supposed to be for, but that's just my little thinking there. And then I do have like a little cotton rondo back here. I just make sure I fill it up with some good old acetone and have it to the side. The 2 colors that I'm using is this pink and turquoise color. It's kind of like just a little bit of a darker color of what the press-ons are. So see, I was kind of going with that. I don't know if that's gonna work, but we're gonna try it, okay? And then I just make sure that I just put these on afterwards for the fact that I will be doing to protect the polish, or to protect the stamping. My brain's all over the place today. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the thumb and the pinky. And I'm going to be just doing some random ones on here. I was kind of thinking, I really, really, really liked this because it really looks like what you would see for fluid art. So that's the one I think I'm going to do. And to do, I'm doing opposite. The pink will be on the turquoises and the turquoise will be on the pink. I always make sure that I take and clean off my stamper really well before I get started. It helps because if there's anything on there, it might make it easier to do. And so then here we have another one that I really liked. I thought might be kind of cool, but I'm not sure I'm going to use like that right there. I kind of have an idea, but we're going to see how that works out. Now let's get started with, I think, like I said, I'm going to do that one. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to do. On the thumb. I just make sure I put a lot of polish. I don't like to be skimpy about it, because if you are, then it just means that you have to use more anyway because you have to keep trying to do it. Let's put this one over here and use the scraper. Oh, shoot. I also, I think I'm waiting too long now. We'll just see if it stamps. because I like to put the sticky base coat on, but I forgot, so we're not gonna worry about it. And then I just kind of roll that over. Now these are press-ons, so you don't really have to worry about putting something around your cuticles to keep them clean, but it's kind of neat because it makes it a little bit easier as well to do the, you know, thing on there. So this is pretty small versus what I have here, and I'm thinking about just adding a little bit of it all over. So there's that, as you can see. Okay, and then I'm gonna do yeah, this is what happens when you have like bigger nails than the design, and that's okay because you can mess with it and like make it work. So I'm just gonna take some corners of it now to put onto the other side here. So I'm just gonna go from this side because that's where I'm short is, from the top right there. Okay, and I'm gonna just scrape it. Oh, look at that, it took the whole thing there. And then I'm just gonna take it, and like I said, I don't really have to clean it up again, and I'm just gonna try to line it up over there. See, look at that, that's nice, very nice. I like that. Now I'm thinking that I'm not gonna even have to, I'm gonna try just to add it over here, and then add it there. It's kind of working out, see? I didn't have to like waste any of that, which I really am happy about. And because fluid art is actually supposed to be a little, it's just more of an abstract, that's why I love abstract, because it gives you that leeway to, you know, if you're not doing it perfect. So there's the first one. I really like that one. It turned out really, really nice. I like that at all. All right, and then I'm just gonna clean this off and clean the plate, only because I think it kind of got all over the thing. I just think that maybe it's better to clean your plate in between. Some people don't, but I kind of have problems a lot with stamping, so I try to do everything I could possibly do that would help me get through it. Now what I'm going to do, I think I really liked this one. So I'm gonna do that one, and that's the pinky. The pinky, the pinky, the pinky. I'm just gonna put a little bit on here. I'm hoping, I mean, I'm not gonna need to use a lot, so I'm not even gonna do the whole design because I'm just not gonna need it. It's not gonna be, you know, for that little pinky needing a whole bunch of stuff on it. So here we go. Some people, I can do it and sometimes I can't, but that was kind of nice. See, sometimes I can do it with the scraper and sometimes I can't. Okay, now I'm going to try to line this up the best that I can. There we go. And then I just kind of roll it and then lift it up and make sure you've got, you know, like plenty of room for that to happen. And then I see just a little bit over here, so I'm just gonna take that, and I'm able to piece it together because especially because I kind of went and put some sticky base on this, and but I didn't know if it was going to be on there that long, but it seems to be working great. And there are the two. Now that pink I thought would kind of stand out a little bit more than it did, but that's okay. I think it's really nice and I really like it. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. Okay, be right back. Okay, so let's see here. One of the cool things is what I was going to show you guys for the reason that I'm starting to do clear the gel white top coat. Ooh, that's so gunky. Look at that. That is so gunky. It's really thick. I don't know if that's going to be good. It's very thick. But like these were like there for a while, so it's been sitting here. They came from Puel up to here, so I will probably have to put some, what do you call it, thinner on it to thin that out. I always make sure that I also, like I said, I make sure that the corners here are nice and clean, because if you don't, it can make your pickup not be very good. That was a lot of pink. Okay, so now let's just do, oh, yeah, that's the first finger. And then I just kind of, ooh, that was terrible. See, that's why. That's why. I didn't put any of the sticky coat before I started, and that's what we want to do. But also, I'm thinking it could be because that is thick. So what we're gonna do, now stamping polish can be very finicky when you're trying to put thinner in it. You don't want it to be too thin, you don't want it to be, you know, you want it to be something, but I just put in a few drops. Yeah, just a few. Okay. Trying not to drop it everywhere. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that might work. And then I'm just gonna sit here and kind of, you know, swirl it around. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is see if that's better. Much better. I mean, it still could probably use a little bit, but I don't think there's very much in this thing. Just FYI on that. I don't know. They're so small. I was very concerned at how much is in there. So we'll see how long they last. So I definitely plan on doing a lot more stamping. And again, this is not going to fit the whole thing because it's bigger than the design. But look at that. There we go. I'm pretty impressed. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if it's really like the fluid looking. You guys can tell me, what do you think? You think it looks like fluid art? I think it might have been, I need to practice with it to get it to give that better look. I think it might need some extra colors or maybe some black. I kind of thought it would be a little bit better than that, but it's okay. I say it's okay a lot, don't I? Okay. And then what I do? Okay, okay. Let's say okay. Lots and lots and lots of time. Don't you hate it when you guys have a name, I mean, like a word, not a name, a word that just seems to keep coming to your head no matter what? That drives me insane when I do that. And especially when I go back and watch my video and go, well, boy, could I said that more times than that? All right, now I think these aren't really looking as fluidy art as I thought they would, but that's not a bad thing. What I think I'm going to do to give it a little bit more of a fluidy art, I'm gonna just pull some from the side right here. I think that might work. Just a little bit. Oh, and before I forget, this has I can't get it off there. Well, I don't think this is going to be the one to do it, but that's okay. I thought they had... There it is. So if you pull the lid off, there is a little pointy thing in there, and I don't know if they work. Mine might be really clogged, so I'm not using them for that purpose. I've had them things like, you know, that type of look for the gel pens, and I've never really liked them, so I don't know if that works or not. But I wanted to show you guys that that is what's on that thing as well. But boy, look at the thickness of this thing. Whew, it's still really thick. Okay, now I'm going to scrape it this way, I guess, because I want to give it a little bit of more of a what I was saying, that it's like more, I don't know, it's missing something. So yeah, it's missing something, and I just can't, it's not doing the fluid art that I thought it would look like. Now I'm gonna try something else, because I'm gonna get creative here now. Since I want it to look like it. I don't think it does that much. Okay. It just looks like abstract to me. Let's see. There we go. And then maybe something over there. That's a little bit more, in my opinion, of an abstract. So I think that that's kind of a little bit better, gives it a little bit more of a random look. I don't know, what do you guys think? That looks more like fluid art to me. I think that is a little bit, and then if you had other colors, I could have put other colors like a black or something in there, or white. If you go and look up some fluid art pictures, like on Instagram or wherever you want to, just put in fluid art. There is Varniz, I think. There's a few different makers that are indie, and then I believe Sinful Colors have got some, and I have them too. I'll have to show you guys them one day. That is that has the components in it that makes it be that way. So, all right, be right back. Okay, here I go again. Yeah, alrighty. Now we have the middle finger, and again, I don't know, I keep looking at these and thinking, I mean, that one looks very fluidy art to me. It does a little bit too. I don't know what you guys think. You think this plate was a good for fluid art? I'm not sure. I'm kind of confused if it is or isn't. Let's do something a little bit different here. And if it doesn't work, because I have the gel top coat on it, I can wipe it off and start over. So what I'm gonna do is kind of like throw some here, and then I'm gonna just do a little bit here. This is very thick. I know I've said that, but this thick. Definitely gotta clean it out. And you can't tell how much is in there. That bothers me too, because you just don't know. You can only just see how long it lasts. Okay, so there we go. A little bit of a variety. Now that was a lot off of that. And I don't like that pickup. I don't like the pickup. I do like the the idea of what I just did. I just don't like that pickup. And now I'm gonna just, it seems like all these really dark colors are hard to clean up. So, all right, I am going to do that again. Again, it's kind of, what's it called? It's like, it's random colors that I'm doing. It's not really ombre. It's not really, it's just random. And I think that might make it a little bit more that fluid art as well. I'll just put some here and some here. And you definitely don't want to put that back in there if it has any of the other color on there. You want to close it up, because I always close my stuff up because I typically can be very clumsy sometimes, and I just don't want to have an accident, which can be an issue for me. All right, so now I'm just going to scrape that once. I think I'll scrape it again. Okay. And then here we go. Now this one is definitely doing more of a fluid art to me. What do you guys think? Do you think it does? I think it is. I think it's a lot more fluidy art. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking it now. I just wasn't, sometimes it takes a little bit of time for me to click in my head what would be a good, way to do it. I don't know about you guys, but when I do a mani, I have an idea in my head, and sometimes it just doesn't come out the way I think it's gonna come out, or the way I want it to come out. But then sometimes that's where you get your happy accidents, right? So I think that's pretty cool when you do that. Just roll with it, baby, roll with it. Okay, we need to clean this off again. Because I'm still kind of going that way. But I think I should go over here a little bit. Just see. Do the pink? Yeah, let's do the pink. This just reminds me really much about like fluid art. But actually, let's do this one right here. I like that better. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Okay. So I just kind of, because I'm not wanting the whole image, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not going to really clean all that up because it doesn't matter, again. But I am going to stick a little bit there, put a little bit there, and just pat it down a little bit. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. I think that's what it is you need to be a little bit more, I needed to be a little bit more placement of it, and not just, like scrape one color into it. So that's what I think is what that was what I needed to do, is just do more color on there. See how's that? That just makes it look like you just covered it up. So now we're going to get a little bit more creative here. I think this one, I think I got them. Yeah, I'm not sure which one is which now. I won't know when. I will have these on at the end so that you guys can see a picture of them at the end after they have a top coat on them and stuff. But yeah, let's see here. Let's go ahead and then I will be putting on the smudgery top coat of it to let it dry, and then I'm going to wait a little bit, or I'm gonna put on my out the door top coat, and then I'll wait and most likely do the pictures tomorrow because I'll put them on my hands for tomorrow. Let's see here. Okay, so this one that we did over here on that one, I'm going to do it with both colors this time, now that I'm getting an idea of how I want to do it and what I was going for. I didn't really get what I was going for. Okay, let's try it this way. So these three would be good to have like that. I'm going to stay with that, and the other ones I'm going to keep them the way they are. Just so that my manicure has a little bit of a different look. And I just scrape it that way. And then I can do this. That's going to be kind of cool because it like has more stuff there. Now I'm just going to randomly throw it on there. Because now I'm getting the idea of how I should have done it, and I didn't do it that way. But that's how you get your really cool looking fluid art. Is it needed to be more of a like just creativity of it, like different places. I don't think that's gonna stay. Yeah, see, that's already dry. I was trying. You never know. I didn't think it was gonna work, but I tried anyway. Okay. Now we got that. I think we'll do a little bit of pink on here. So the lesson that I've learned out of this was that I was just stamping, and that's the thing that I have to start learning is to be creative. I probably need to think us outside the box on how I should do things, because just don't have to just stamp the plate, you know what I mean? I do that a lot, to stamp the plate, and I should not do that as much. So now look at that. I am so happy with that. Really happy with that. Okay, well, I'm gonna try another little trick I saw. If you use the tacky stuff, that didn't work either. Okay, well, we won't do that. I got it all over me, as I always do. I end up all of it all on me. Look at that. Do you guys do that? That drives me insane when I do that. It's like, good gracious. How do I get that all over me and not even realize it? So I kind of waited too long there. Again. That's all I'm doing when I go to the side, is wiping off my scraper and wiping off my, and getting acetone and stuff like that. I don't think you guys need to see all that at the end, you know, on the sides. I figured you're good with whatever I do, but try not to have it all over the thing. Now, let's see, I'm gonna try. I'm just picking some little spots that I think are kind of cool. Randomly. Okay. There we go. So let's go. See, look at that. Isn't that nice? There we go. That looks like fluid art to me. Oh, all right. There we go, guys. Okay, what I do is I make sure, and I really make sure that I float this, because especially when you have darker colors and you're trying to like not let it smudge. So hope everybody had a great day or night, or wherever it's starting to be with yours. I am going to let these dry really well before I go back and put on the regular top coat, and then I'm going to put on the regular top coat, and then I'll come back and put on the gel top coat, and then you guys can see it at the end. There will be pictures. But overall, what do you guys think? Yeah, I like them. I don't know about matte. I was thinking about matte too, but I think I'll just have them glossy. So, and they'll be on my little fingers at the end of the video. So, again, thank you for watching. And this is SpacyTracyNails signing out.